At the start of the movie, we're introduced to a lawyer named Kathleen. One day, a woman named Polly comes to her for help. Polly explains that she works as a nanny, but she recently lost her job and can't afford to keep paying her rising rent. Desperate and out of options, she asks Kathleen to represent her against her landlord. Kathleen agrees to help, and during their meeting, Polly notices that Kathleen is pregnant. Time passes. Kathleen gives birth, and now she has two daughters, one older and one younger. Between her job, taking care of the kids, and running the household, Kathleen is overwhelmed. Their home sits right next to a busy road, so she constantly worries about the children getting hurt if they wander outside. One day, while running errands with her daughters, Kathleen runs into Polly again at the market. They begin talking, and Polly notices how stressed Kathleen looks. She reminds Kathleen that she's a nanny and currently unemployed. If Kathleen needs help, Polly offers to work for her. Kathleen likes the idea, but she's cautious. She doesn't want to bring a stranger into her home. Polly tells her to call her former employer for reference. Kathleen does, and the woman speaks very highly of Polly, saying she took great care of both the house and the children, but that her kids are grown now, so she no longer needs a nanny. Feeling reassured, Kathleen and her husband decide to hire Polly. Over the next few days, Polly quickly wins over both daughters. Kathleen is relieved, until one afternoon when she hosts a lunch for her friends. She plans to do all the cooking herself, but Polly insists on taking control of the kitchen. When no one is looking, Polly secretly mixes something into Kathleen's food. Later, everyone sits down and eats. Polly joins them but doesn't touch the soup. By nighttime, everyone except Polly becomes violently sick. Kathleen blames herself, thinking she made a mistake while cooking. She breaks down, feeling like she's failing at everything. Polly comforts her, pretending to be supportive. Kathleen, feeling guilty and desperate for help, offers Polly a deal. She tells her to cancel her move and stay in their guest house instead. She'll have both a place to live and a steady job. Polly happily accepts. From the outside, everything seems peaceful again. But behind the scenes, Polly begins manipulating the family, especially Kathleen's older daughter. She whispers lies, telling her that her mother is cruel, selfish, and doesn't really love her. Soon, the girl starts repeating these things at dinner, saying she wants to be like Polly instead of her own mother. Kathleen is heartbroken, but even her husband starts siding with Polly, believing she's just being helpful. Kathleen begins to feel pushed out of her own family. On New Year's Eve, they go out to watch fireworks. When they return, Kathleen hears noises from her daughter's room. They rush in and find her terrified, surrounded by firecrackers. Polly claims she thought the girl would enjoy them and didn't realize she'd be scared. This is the final straw for Kathleen. Furious, she tells Polly she's careless and dangerous and demands that she leave the house. But by now, Polly has already turned the family against her. The kids and her husband beg Kathleen to let Polly stay. Still, Kathleen kicks her out. The family becomes distant, and Kathleen feels completely alone. Determined to prove she's right, Kathleen brings Polly back, but secretly hires a private detective to investigate her. While Polly is away, the detective searches her room and finds something disturbing. Before he can leave, Polly catches him, but strangely lets him go. Later, the detective uncovers the truth and calls Polly instead of Kathleen. He reveals that Polly's real name is Rebecca, and that she once lived in Kathleen's hometown. Years ago, a house burned down, killing an entire family except one little girl. That girl was Rebecca. Kathleen, whose real name was once Jennifer, had been responsible for that fire. She told police her father abused her, and they believed her. She was never punished. Rebecca survived, and now she wants revenge. The detective tries to reason with Polly, offering to get her money and an apology instead. She pretends to agree, then brutally murders him to protect her secret. When Kathleen learns her friend is dead, she knows Polly is behind it, but no one believes her. Even her husband thinks she's losing her mind. Later, Kathleen's daughter shows her an article she found in Polly's room about a girl whose family died in a fire. Kathleen finally understands the truth. Polly is Rebecca. She rushes home to stop her. Inside the house, Kathleen confronts Polly and begs her for forgiveness. She admits what happened, but says she never meant for anyone to die. Polly doesn't care. She wants Kathleen to suffer the way she did. Polly attacks her with a knife. A violent struggle breaks out. Kathleen manages to grab her daughter and escape to the car. Polly smashes the windows trying to get in, but Kathleen drives off just in time. A passing car hits Polly and she disappears. Later, Kathleen's husband finally realizes the truth and apologizes for not believing her. The family survives, but something isn't right. Their daughter is seen talking to someone who isn't there, as if Polly is still with her. Whether it's trauma or something far darker, the movie ends without giving us an answer. Comment your favorite scene, hit like if you enjoyed this video, and subscribe because we break down the best movies on this channel.